We're
Well,
here.
shit!
It's finally here. Hello everyone, this is Bowser Galaxy 10.
Do we really need the intro at this point? Who's jumping in on this review? To be fair, who's jumping in on this review?
You guys know what it is. Welcome.
Do we need an intro on who we are? Who's jumping in on this review? Out of all of them. If you are, welcome. Secondly, why this one first? So Infinity War's my favorite of the MCU. It has everything I liked from the other movies, plus pain and agony.
Plus it's a gosh dang masterpiece.
Yeah. First off, if you haven't watched this, first off, why are you here in the first place?
Leave and watch it.
Leave.
Leave and watch it, please.
Leave it. Spoilers. Good fucking God. Don't continue.
Watch the MCU and then watch this movie. Do it.
Anyway, with that out of the way, this movie is a masterpiece.
Yes, very much so.
I mean, it pretty much had to be. Let's be honest. If it was anything less, it would not have been. It would not have worked.
Yeah, but oh my gosh, they.
You know, knocking
they needed it to be a 10 out of 10, and somehow they made it an 11 out of 10.
You know, knocking it out of the park. This is into orbit.
Yeah. Gosh.
This is into orbit, hitting the moon, bouncing off, and landing outside the park.
And then the moon falls out of the sky and crushes Iron Man.
Yeah, sure.
That was a reference to the movie.
I understood that reference. That was not a reference to this movie.
It was a reference to the first Avengers movie. I understood that reference.
But not as good one.
So, where the frick do we start? By the way, just to start, I really hope we don't forget any of the characters. There's so many characters. I really hope we don't.
Should we go instead of doing the like character by character? Should we do franchise by franchise just to make sure we don't forget anyone?
That might help.
Okay, well. This is the best I've seen of Iron Man.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Iron Man, I feel like he struggles in his own. I feel like both in his own movie. Like there's like two versions of Iron Man. The one in his movies and the one in the Avengers. Both of them, in their own way, get better every time.
What I learned watching Iron Man 2 versus Iron Man 3, where he had other Avengers to work off by Iron Man 3, he cannot hold a movie by himself. He needs other characters to bounce off of. Which is perfectly shown in this one.
Yeah. Man.
What the fuck do we even say about the characters, though? We've talked about the characters. They're the characters.
Iron Man, it does Iron Man
What
things.
the fuck do we... What the hell how do we review this how we usually do? We can't. We know these characters.
Man,
I can't even go moment by moment in this because every moment's good. We'd spend like 5 minutes on every single minute of the movie.
Yeah, we'd be here for 5 hours and the movie's only 2.5 hours long.
Exactly!
Ah! How do we do this? How do we ramble this? How do we ramble review this? Does our format even work for this movie?
I don't think it does!
Oh no.
Every character is good! Every character got at least their moment in the spotlight!
Yeah, it's like freaking okay. The crazy thing
This is one of the best crossover movies I've ever seen, ever! The best crossover thing!
Like, okay,
like putting all these at this point, putting all these characters in is like when I saw Ultimate for the first time.
Yeah. Like, seriously, like, how do they have this many characters? And somehow they make all of them, not even
trying to review this movie is like trying to review the Melee intro movie. What do you even say about it instead of just going thesis by thesis?
Like,
on how it's spectacular.
I'll just give like a random example. Rocket Raccoon. He's like one of the guys in one of the groups. Like he's not like a background character. I would not call him a main character by any stretch. This is by far the best Rocket Raccoon we have ever had. That is the kind of movie this is.
Yeah.
They took the time to make like a tertiary character. The best version of that character in the entire series.
Let's put it like this. Fucking Groot!
Groot. He is Groot.
Here, how about we do it this way? We go off the, teams that they pretty much went off. Like, there's specific storylines in this. Let's go off of those.
We got...
Since we're already on on the topic of them, Rocket, Groot, and Thor.
Yeah, Rocket, Groot, and Thor. Well, first of all, I just want to mention Thor showing up with the Guardians.
Yeah.
That the Thor has like a fun little dynamic with Star-Lord. Star-Lord is super jealous of him, and Thor is just messing with him.
He's not even messing with him. Thor just doesn't notice.
I think he doesn't notice at first, and then he kind of starts to mess with him a little bit.
Maybe.
And Thor and Rocket. What a great pair those two are.
You wouldn't fucking think that it'd work, but it does work.
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't think these two go together. They do spectacularly well together.
Yeah. And man, Thor's whole thing Thor's whole monologue where he's like a destiny basically decrees that I will win. And if I'm wrong, well, what else do I have to lose?
Yep.
Man.
Because pretty much he has lost everything.
Thor's gone through some stuff.
Just in Ragnarok. And then you think of the other two, and it's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Man's a mess.
Him holding the thing for the star. That whole scene is beautiful, where it's like, if you do that, it kills you. Only if I die.
Yes, that's what killing you means.
Guess what? If I don't do this, I die.
It's like, if I don't do this, we all die.
If I do this, I might die.
I'll probably die. If I don't, I will die, and so will half the freaking universe.
Pretty much.
And then Groot does his Groot thing, and he's a good boy Groot.
Him doing the freaking handle bit was so good. My God.
And when Thor freaking shows up with Stormbreaker and just wrecks. Oh man!
That Avengers theme. I don't even care for the Avengers theme, and I still felt chills. What the frick?
Yeah.
I'm not even like, this is a great theme. I'm like, it's alright. I felt chills from that.
Yeah.
This has been 11 minutes and we're only a part way done.
Yup. This is gonna be like an hour and a half review, isn't it? This might be our longest review at this rate.
I don't think it's gonna get that far.
You never know. We'll see.
Okay, so I think we should leave a certain group for last.
Yeah.
Captain America's?
So that was Cap, Black Widow,
Black Widow, Bruce. Let's leave it at the Wanda and Vision. Let's leave it at those 5 for now.
Okay. I'll be honest. Vision kind of just gets wrecked the whole movie.
Pretty much.
Poor guy. Just kind of just gets thrown around.
Mm-hmm.
I was so like, wow. He kind of has like... He kind of just doesn't have a whole lot of... doesn't have that much agency in this movie, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess he does make his own choices at points.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's like when Cap tells him to leave, and he's just like, no, we don't trade lives, Captain.
Yep. Captain America just cements his place as my favorite character in the MCU even more. His reaction when he saw Bucky after all these years is just like, he had such a big smile on his face.
His boy is here.
It's like he was so happy. My God, he was so happy.
He was so happy.
Shush, we're not there yet. That's gonna be the last 20 minutes of the review, not now.
Yeah.
Not now. Sorry, last 10 minutes of the review, probably. The previous 10 will be certain guy. But we will get to him later.
And then there's the fact he's still a dork. He's still a dork.
Yeah.
This is my friend Tree. I am Groot. I am Steve Rogers.
I'm Steve Rogers.
No, he says I am Steve Rogers.
Yeah, I know.
It's so good.
I almost forgot. Thor learned Groot as an elective.
And the freaking eye, the freaking mechanical eye, that I never made this connection before. But the literal...
Did he get that in Guardians 1?
I can't remember which Guardians it was. He literally stole that in one of the Guardians movies, and they brought it back and he
I think it was the first one when they broke out of the prison thing. I think it was all the way back then.
Yeah, it might have been, man. Oh man.
Wait, it hasn't been washed since then. No wonder he should have washed it. Okay, he's got a point. He's got a point. Probably should have watched that.
Well, other than the fact that he's like, there's only one place I could store it. I don't know if you missed that line.
I didn't miss that line. I didn't need to know. Remember it. Didn't need to know it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Before immediately put it in.
Yeah. I don't think this thing works.
Well, it's been seeing a big black hole for a while. Wanda's in pain the whole movie.
Yeah.
Then again, most characters are in absolute pain the whole movie.
Yeah, but man.
Wanda and Vision just get their asses kicked the whole movie.
Yeah.
Where it's like nothing goes right.
Maybe a bit more so emotionally for Wanda.
Yeah, only slightly.
You want to talk about the Wanda and Vision the Wanda and Vision scene like they aren't together for almost the whole movie?
Not yet.
Okay.
I don't know which one you're talking about. Not yet. We'll get to that later.
Yeah.
We got 50,000 more other scenes to talk about first.
Black Widow. Honestly, she's kind of just there.
Yeah, that one she's just kind of here.
She's kind of just there. She fights some things.
Panther's also kind of here.
Yeah.
He has. Don't get me wrong, they have good scenes.
Get this man a shield. Okay, that was disgusting. Wakanda forever!
Oh, my boy. Star-Lord, my boy.
Yeah, he's just trying his best. He's just trying his best.
You really figure out he's just not as kitted out Iron Man.
A little bit, yeah.
We pretty much already dealt with Iron Man.
Yeah, the scene where he tries to kill Gamora, man.
Yeah.
Man.
Pretty much exactly how it'd be in for most people.
Yeah.
Where it's like, kill the person you love.
Yeah, but like, I think what I really like is like in a lot of movies they like can't do it, and he actually goes through with it. I mean, sure.
Still takes him a long time. Still takes him a really long time.
Yeah, and he gets Thanos' respect, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's one of the cool things about Thanos. Is like,
we're not there yet!
Fine.
We're not freaking there yet.
Fine. I'll probably forget to say it then.
It's gonna be 15 minutes, we'll remember.
You say that like I don't have an hour's worth of things to say about him.
At the least.
Anyway, yeah. And then he's the one who screws up the plan.
Yeah.
To take the gauntlet. Which it's implied that Doctor Strange could not find a single way to stop that from happening, or at least the only way to stop that from happening wasn't worth it.
Yeah, let's go over Doctor Strange now.
Okay.
Fantastic throughout the whole movie. Him bouncing off other people is fantastic. Especially with Tony.
Him and Tony are wonderful. When they're like... They have like I think they have a really cool relationship where they kind of drive each other crazy, but they're both like... I think they both kind of drive each other crazy, but they also are both like we got a job to do. We need to just put this aside.
Yeah. Honestly, Doctor Strange is a Tony Stark that can fill a movie by himself.
So like Robert Downey Jr.
It's not Robert's fault. It's just it took until Iron Man 3 to really get him. Like he had, like Iron Man 3 was the closest to working with only Iron Man, and even then it didn't fully work.
Yeah.
Yeah, Doctor Strange and the whole plan thing is like, it is fantastic. I already know part of Endgame's thing where it's like, yeah, I've seen the theories on this is exactly what he thinks what the plan is.
Yep.
You get that from his final line alone. This was the only way. Where it's like, why'd it have to be me to be part of this?
Yeah.
And clearly you can't tell anyone because, you know, if you try too hard to make a plan work, it usually doesn't.
Yep.
Spider-Man has good scenes.
Spider-Man has a... Spider-Man... Tom Holland is so great at the kid totally out of his league, but doing his best. Oh, man. Tom is such a great actor.
Yeah.
He does a great job. And when he's like knighted as the Avenger, and he's like, oh yes. Oh, okay, no, I gotta stay humble.
I need to be like
noble hero.
And then he does the freaking like pose with his head held high.
What a dork!
I love him. He's dorky. He's the perfect Spider-Man. It's so fun.
I don't remember anybody's names. Sorry.
That's just being relatable.
Yeah.
I thought you were friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, not relatable neighborhood Spider-Man.
He's a good boy.
Jax, it continues to improve.
I didn't understand the name you said.
I might have got Drax.
Drax, the chip guy, the imperceptible movement guy.
Yes. I'm sorry, I get names confused. I still don't remember everyone's names.
I'm sorry, I don't remember everyone's names.
I remember him as funny blue man.
But he's not blue.
He's kind of blue. He's bluish.
Whatever.
Okay.
He's still hilarious.
He somehow got better. He's gotten better every movie, and I don't know how.
Drax is a good boy. We love Drax.
I have retained invisibility. Hi, Drax! Damn it!
Watch.
Chip eating. An hour.
No. I won't even stay there. An hour.
I forget her name.
Gamora?
No.
Mantis.
Mantis. The sensing stuff works so well.
Yeah, she gets some pretty cool use out of her powers. Even when they don't always work the way she intended.
Well,
Drax thud.
I completely forgot about that. Thunk. Oops.
Guardians are a mess.
I love them. They're usually They're not really the not winging it type.
Yeah.
Also, I need to go back to Rocket again. Captain. Captain Rocket Raccoon. Who's in charge here? You the captain? You seem the type. Yeah, I'm the captain.
No, wait, I had to consult the captain. Oh, wait, that's me! I like how one thing I really like is they played off as like a joke there, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm the cool captain, yeah! But then later on, he's like, alright, time to be the captain, and he's like he takes it seriously.
Yeah.
It's just pretty cool. Like, there's you kind of start to really see the side of Rocket Raccoon that's like, he's kind of a jerk, and he kind of plays things fast and loose but a lot of the time, but when it comes down to it, he makes sure to get the job done.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good boy.
Yeah. We're running out of ones that won't be an hour. Bruce Banner.
Bruce Banner.
That one won't be an hour.
So let's talk about the first scene in the
Oh god,
movie.
we're gonna be here an hour.
Can we just talk about how good that scene was at setting up how powerful Thanos is?
How strong is Thanos? He beat Hulk in this first scene to the MCU.
And it wasn't just, oh yeah, I just barely managed to... It was, Hulk knocked him down, and then he got back up, and then Hulk was down. Basically. Like, he wrecked Hulk. It was not even
He
close.
smashed Hulk.
And no...
In Soviet Thanos, Hulk gets smashed. You smash Hulk.
Yep. And reminder, this is the beginning of the movie when he only has one Infinity Stone.
Yeah. It's clear to see why Hulk's like, nope, I'm done.
Yeah. For the rest of the movie, Hulk's like, I'm out. We ain't fighting this guy.
No, Hulk, sir. Hulk, no. Hulk not getting out.
Yeah. And having, like, Hulk being afraid of this guy just sets up this menace so well.
Yeah.
And while we're not talking about that scene, Loki tried. He tried. He was a good boy and he tried.
Yep. And I'm so sad that Loki died. We'll never see him again. Not once.
I mean, at least this time he did actually die. At least this time he technically did actually die.
For now.
For now.
I still don't believe it.
I mean, there is a Loki show. It does take place after Endgame.
Yeah, as I said, I'm sure this will be the last time.
It's the last time we ever see Loki.
See you in a movie. Or two. See you in a movie or two. Are we out of the 3-minute characters?
Well, you can talk about how hype Bruce is to ride the Hulkbuster and how he's very clumsy with it.
Yep.
And it doesn't go as well as he'd like, but he still does it cool.
We didn't talk about Bruce, really. We just talked about Hulk.
Yeah. Bruce is also kind of just like, I'm doing my best, guys!
Yeah!
Shout out to Shuri just being like, hey, so why did you and Tony, like, two of the smartest people in the MCU, not think of doing this thing that I thought of in 5 seconds? Oh.
Right.
So Shuri might be slightly smart.
Sorry that we're not advanced technology Wakanda.
Yeah.
Falcon was here.
Falcon was here. He did a couple cool. Well, mostly he just got shown up by War Machine.
War Machine was pretty good, honestly.
Yeah. Should we bow? Yeah, he's a king. What are you doing? You don't do that here.
What a
man, Rhodey, like, he's not there a lot, but he's not around a lot, but he takes the screen time he has and makes it, and...
You don't forget him.
He takes that little bit of screen time and he takes it.
You don't forget him, unlike Falcon.
Poor Falcon, man.
I thought he was another War Machine. When I first saw him, and that was like, all right, you're the guy who got murdered by Ant-Man.
Poor guy.
I think we're out of the easy ones. What was Gamora's sister's name?
Wait, did we talk about Gamora? Oh, Nebula.
We're waiting for that one. That one's gonna be a guan.
Yeah, Nebula is her sister.
Nebula was alright. The freaking torture scene.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah.
And then Nebula gets out and does quite a few blows to Thanos.
Yeah. But it's not enough.
Well, not much is.
Yeah.
Anything else on Nebula before we hit the big number ones?
I don't think so.
Gamora's gonna be a while, I feel. Can we talk about Gamora but without bringing up the 30-minute one?
Probably not.
Are we ready? Are we ready for Purple Senator Armstrong? With all the damn memes this guy has?
But Iron Man has the nanomachines.
For now. Yeah, but you don't just punch stuff. Or throw a bunch of shit at people.
I mean, through a spaceship at Thanos.
Spaceship versus moon. Thanos! Oh god, this is gonna be the next 30 minutes! Sit comfortable, guys! We're gonna be here a while.
So I guess there was a question we put up in the air in a previous review.
Thanos is the best villain.
Okay. Okay, there's your answer. We can move. No, I'm just kidding. We were going to talk about Thanos.
Yeah.
Killmonger is really fantastic.
But you can't... This whole freaking series has been building up to this guy.
Yeah.
And he delivered in freaking everything. I'm sorry, Killmonger. You're one movie. Thanos is everything.
Yeah, I think they had a similar
You
level
cannot compare to this currently.
Yeah, I think Killmonger might match his execution, but he sure as heck does not have the build-up this man
Or
has.
presence.
Build-up or presence, yeah. Like, oh man.
Jesus Christ. When was the first time Thanos was mentioned again?
Avengers 1?
Yeah. And I think the first time we heard him was Guardians 1? He's been around that fucking long? As this name being thrown out?
Yep.
The freaking Infinity Stones have been literally here the whole time?
Yep.
We've seen what, 4 of them? 4 of them before this movie? If I remember correctly, I don't think we ever saw the first one he got. I don't think we ever saw that first one.
The first one he got was actually the thing that Jane absorbs in Thor: Dark World. That is actually that Infinity
Oh, okay.
Stone. Which they don't explain until Endgame, but...
Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't remember that one at all, but...
I don't think they...
Probably because it's Dark World.
Yeah, and I don't think they ever said it was an Infinity Stone. But...
I just didn't remember it at all. But yeah, it's like... Thanos' presence! You just see this guy... This guy's a fucking Dragon Ball Z villain, where everyone's throwing everything they can at him and he just keeps getting stronger.
Yeah.
Like everyone's like, oh, we're almost done! Something happens, he gets stronger, everyone's losing.
Yeah.
This guy's a freaking DBZ villain saga in the span of 30 minutes.
At least in terms of...
DBZ, take notes!
Yeah, DBZ, take notes. They did what you do, but then they actually made him a really great character on top of that.
Jesus, Thanos.
I think we talk about the Gamora stuff at this point.
Christ!
Man, the way he just, like, oh man.
How do I put this into words? How do I put this into words?
Oh man.
Maybe it won't be 30 minutes because we can't describe it.
So, I'll just say this. Gaslight, Thanos and Gamora. Gaslighting Dad 101.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Like, every scene it seems like every scene they're in together, you're just like, man, this relationship is so screwed up.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And it's like, but it's like Gamora's like, yeah, this is awful. You're the worst. I hate you. And Thanos legitimately thinks he is being a good dad.
As we see from the Soul One, he legit loves her.
Yeah, he actually does care about her.
Like, legitimately.
You just... What a screwed up guy.
I think me and Joel mentioned that that the whole philosophy of Thanos reminded us of stuff like Death Note, where it's like you can see goal, bring balance to world. Okay,
Yeah,
means what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, it's like the means is like, okay, that's a bit much. I could maybe see how you could say the ends justify the means here, maybe. But then he starts like killing anyone who gets in his way, and it's like, okay, you're
Which is pretty much the Death Note thing.
You're not even following your philosophy anymore.
Which is pretty much how the Death Note thing works as
Yeah.
well.
But yeah, I think that's a lot of what makes him such a great character.
Yeah.
It's like, there is a part of you that's like... There's a part of you that's
He
like...
wouldn't be doing this if it didn't work at least once.
Yeah.
However small scale, it worked once.
I will point out that in the after credits scene, you can see that there are definitely some side effects that I don't think he intended.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yes, there's someone in that car. Now there is no one in that car. I'm sure that car won't careen into a bunch of people and kill a whole bunch of more people.
51%, close enough.
Why is that what he would say?
Because it would.
Oh, darn it, I should have made it 49 to make up the difference.
Look, that would have been way too difficult. Look, if I put it to 49, that's so much more work. And you also gotta have that 1% being like, yeah, we lived! It's indiscriminate. 50.1%. Whatever. It's fine.
And I feel like we should talk about the end scene after we talk about the...
Yeah, we got plenty more with Thanos.
Yeah.
Every soul scene. Also, hi Red Skull. Bye Red Skull.
I gave others to a treasure I cannot possess.
Yeah, whatever. Bye Red Skull. You could be any character.
I've seen that meme like a good couple dozen times. So he has one legacy.
Yeah.
He guides others to a treasure he cannot possess. Just like the forever single person who gives good relationship advice.
So which fight scene with Thanos do we go over first? We already did the first one.
Well, there's the one with the Guardians, which was...
Guardians,
Was
plus
that-
Iron Man and such. Kind of.
Well, I meant the first Guardians one with just the Guardians.
Well, that's not really a fight.
I mean, there is a part where Gamora stabs
And that's pretty
him.
much the Gamora part.
Shout out to when he freaking, like, lets Gamora think she killed him. What a jerk!
Just to see her reaction.
What a jerk!
Yeah.
Gosh dang it. That's...
Yeah.
Oh, that's so gross.
Yeah. And then there's the pretty... Alright, let's go over the climax battles. Good God, the freaking alien crawler things on Earth.
Yeah. Those are quite frightening. Like pretty much every one of the parts where they gang up on one of the heroes is like, you're like, oh man, you being in that position.
These are feral animals.
That would be freaking terrifying.
These are pretty much like super fast feral wolves with like 8 mouths.
Yeah, like.
That's pretty much like getting mauled by everything. That's like Disney. That's like Disney Def 101.
It's like, this is supposed to happen to the Disney villains, not me.
Why can't I have the one where someone falls? Oh wait.
Right.
Oh wait.
Right.
Yeah, the whole like the whole like alien crawler thing is amazing. Oh my God, the Iron Man party versus Thanos fight.
Yeah. Like, the fact that they're just like...
They're just beating on him. All that for a drop of blood.
You know, like the fact that, like, they drop a spaceship on him and it's like, yeah, good job, you made him mad. And then it's like, oh, I did this thing, oh, that didn't work. Oh, here comes another person, they're doing a thing, and it's working for a second, but then it stops working. But then someone else comes in.
Magic attack! Magic attack!
And
Magic kick!
And eventually they actually, like, they almost get him.
Yeah, they almost get the gauntlet off. And then Quill.
And then Nebula says the thing, and Quill does the thing.
And to think, if he just punched his stomach, if he was just punching his stomach, she would still have her hands on his head. But he had to punch him in the head, being like, oh God, he keeps moving!
I don't think that was the problem. I think that...
It was shown that she was losing her grip on him, and that was mostly the thing.
I mean, I always interpret it as it like waking him up, basically. But
I saw it as her losing the grip on him. I saw it as that, at least.
That's possible. I don't know.
Either way, it has the same ending.
Yeah.
No matter what the result was. And then he gets the freaking stone from Doctor Strange after nearly murdering Iron Man.
Yeah.
And then him just going to Earth. Everyone's just like, oh fuck.
He's here. Everybody, get over here
Wanda,
now.
shoot.
He's here.
Wanda,
go. Do it now. Get rid of that thing.
Everyone just trying to go at him and him just flicking them away.
And if you're paying attention, it really does look like it looks like he's like it doesn't look like he's not just like, okay, like he's not doing it efficiently. Like he's like, I don't, just leave me alone. I'm trying to do this. You're getting in my way. I don't want to beat you up. Get out of my way. Fine. Boom.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like he hesitates on like almost every single one.
Yeah.
Which I think says a lot about his character.
Yeah. The WandaVision scene. For a moment, you forget Thanos has the Time Stone.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my god, that actually worked for a sec.
Yeah.
And then
I think that's like one of the things that's really cool about this movie is just like the hero. It's like the heroes. I think they must have like 4 or 5 different moments where if this was any other movie, that would have been the thing that won the day. And somehow every time Thanos gets around it. Every time.
That's just how the fucking stones work.
Yeah.
Every single time it's like, yep. Yep.
Like, it really...
Like, the
really
only time it wasn't
like...
a stone, I think the only time it wasn't a stone was Star-Lord punching him.
Yeah. But, like, literally, like... It literally feels like him getting all the stones was inevitable.
Yeah. And then he gets the sixth stone, is about to snap. Freaking Thor! What the fuck, man?
Can we just talk about the fact that Thor with Stormbreaker he throws Stormbreaker and it goes through Thanos' beam and hits Thanos.
Embeds into him!
May I remind you, at this point, Thanos has all 6 stones! He is powerful enough to snap his fingers and wipe out half the life in the universe! Thor overpowered him!
Yeah! What the fuck was that axe?
I mean, granted, it's possible that Thanos didn't throw all the power he could have into that.
Probably not.
I bet he probably didn't, because I don't think he expected Thor to be that powerful, but... But still.
Mm-hmm.
Thor with Stormbreaker is a freaking monster.
Yep.
And... he didn't go for the head.
Cut. Okay.
The snap scene. We're talking about the snap scene.
Yeah. Yeah, we're talking about it. We're talking about the thing that after about 10 days after this movie came out, everyone knew the snap happened. People didn't know exactly how or why or what happened until they saw the movie or clips. There's a reason it's the most famous scene in the whole movie.
Yeah,
and I had seen clips of the snap scene. It hit a whole lot harder once I saw all the MCU.
yeah. Like,
it hit so much harder.
It's there's so many of them where you're just like I think it's
First off,
almost every single one. You're just like,
First off, the behind the scenes thing of them filming multiple fake snaps was perfect film design.
Yeah.
To make sure.
Yeah.
Also, you might want to move the mouse around just to make sure.
They're just like that.
Just making sure.
I mean, especially because Tom Holland is apparently notorious for accidentally spoiling.
Yeah, but the fact that they've made multiple ones, so even the actors don't know which one's real or not, that is perfect filmmaking.
Yeah.
It makes you wonder why other movies don't do that.
I don't know, man.
Probably because they're not as big of an impact as that scene. Where it's like, if any other movie, any other cinematic universe, I don't think the snap would have worked. But you know every character that goes out.
Yeah.
Every single one that goes out.
I think this who gets snapped is basically like, this is the thing you didn't want to get spoiled on in this movie.
Yeah.
Like, the thing you didn't want to know is who dies in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
I also just want to mention, brilliant choice to just have no music for the whole scene.
Yeah.
You just sit on just the, like, how...
Me and Joel were completely silent the whole time.
Like, it works perfectly, because it is, like, also the way that, the choice to make it, like, they didn't, like, make them die in a way that's, like, they, like, it's, like, super painful or anything. They just
that's what Thanos chose.
just, like, quietly evaporate.
Like, it's what Thanos said was that everyone would just poof, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, disintegrate with no pain.
But it's, like, so, like, quietly horrifying.
Especially when some people realize what's going on, and they're like, oh, this is a roulette. I don't know who's next. Even the characters are like, oh, you only know when you start disappearing. And then other characters not knowing what's going on.
Yeah. Sam, where you at?
Literally disappeared right in front of them.
Yeah.
Like, 2 feet away.
And there's, like, I think one that kind of hits for me in an interesting way is with Black Panther in general, where he's like, this is no place to die. Dies.
And then she's just like,
And when Captain America, like, they're like, what happened? And Captain America just sits there for, like, must be, like, 20 seconds. He's just sitting there. And then all he has to say is just, oh, God.
Yeah. Was the first one he saw Bucky?
Yeah.
The first one he saw!
I think that's the first one that happens.
Yeah, it's like... Oh, God. Yeah. Pretty much Captain America hit the nail on the head with his reaction to it.
And then over with the crew on Titan, you got Iron Man and the squad. They really...
Can I go... Are we both in agreement on the one that hits hardest, though?
I think 99% of everyone who's seen this movie agrees. Although the one that is pretty far off, I forgot to mention. The one that came closest, but is still pretty far off from it, Rocket and Groot, that one hurt. And
I am Groot. No, Groot.
No, Groot, no.
It's like, why him? Why the fuck you take him? Tony and Peter, though.
Yeah.
I want to go.
Like, Tom does the scared kid out of his league really well all the time. Never as well as that time.
I think that's up there with the one Lord of the Rings scene. with Sam and Frodo. For acting where it's like, I can't do this. Where it's like, I can't comprehend this. I don't want to die.
Yeah, and also when he disappears and like Iron Man like grabs at him. Yeah. Like,
I already said in Homecoming that Iron Man and Peter's dynamic was one of my favorite character dynamics of the MCU. Perfect realization of it.
Yeah, it's just...
But every single one hurts. I know Endgame's a thing and it still goes at the heartstrings.
Yeah,
You know all these characters.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it's like, yeah, you know Endgame's a thing. But you also know...
Stop it, though.
You also know this has changed every single one of them as people forever. They are never going to be the same after this.
Yeah.
And having seen stuff after Infinity War, I can confirm this is the case.
Yep. Yeah, it's one of those big scenes where it's like everything changes after that moment. Every character dynamic. Everything.
And then there's the final scene with Thanos. So remember when we said that Killmonger has that one scene where you're like, this is the scene you would expect the hero to have? Yeah. I think the ending of this, it feels like the hero has like finished his mission and he's like retiring in his quiet village.
Yeah.
Oh man. And did you do it? What did it cost?
Everything.
Which is like... That's like... the thing that heroes do? Yeah. And... random music thing. The very end, like the whole like end scene, it's in like a minor key and it's kind of a little sorrowful. And then it goes major key at the last second. Like, he's like, okay, I went through all that pain, but it's finally over. It's so... This freaking movie.
This is my favorite of the MCU so far. If anything even compares to this, I'll be very surprised.
Yeah, I'm... After rewatching...
If I remember correctly, Endgame is not as good.
I will say, I... Like...
From people
even,
saying it.
Yeah. From what my opinion on Endgame...
Let's not go over that.
I will say, I'm very interested to see... I do kind of want to talk about this, though, because it's... I want to see if this opinion ends up holding up on a rewatch. My opinion is that Infinity War is a better movie than Endgame is. But I liked Endgame more.
We'll see.
We'll see what happens.
Currently, out of the ones we've watched, Infinity War is top.
Yeah. Winter Soldier... Did I say Black Panther was higher than Winter Soldier, or did I say they were, like, tied?
I think you said they were tied.
This one beats both of them easily.
Yeah.
Like...
I think my tie was Guardians of the Galaxy 2 and Black Panther. And it's blown both.
Yeah.
Like, it is
like
surpassed
this...
far every...
Yeah, I would go so far as to say, this... I haven't, like, actually ranked these... I think it's very unlikely that this would not be in my top 10 movies of all time. It's that good.
What I think is that this is one of the most important movies that we've ever had. Like, of our generation.
Yeah.
Like, of the, like, 2010 to 20 whatever year this is. I've forgotten years at this point. This is the most important movie of this generation. Where it's like, if this didn't work, the entire MCU would have been looked down upon, I feel. Where it's like, it's all been leading to this. If this didn't work, I do not think it would have continued any further.
Yeah, I mean...
Like, this being a masterpiece, this had to be a masterpiece.
Yeah. It needed to be... At the very... I think it... I kind of said this earlier. It needed to be a 10 out of 10. It was an 11 out of 10.
Yeah. Like, there was so much writing on this. This is pretty much what Star Wars got wrong on it. Like, this is the exact opposite of what happened with Star Wars. Where it's like, for the prequel trilogy to work, Phantom Menace had to be good. It failed. So all of the Phantom Menace, so the whole trilogy fell apart.
I mean,
And Attack
it.
of the Clones was the one that needed to work, and it failed miserably.
Yeah, I think, like, Phantom Menace was bad.
Sorry, Attack of the Clones was the
Phantom
one
Menace
that
was bad, which meant Attack of the Clones had to be fantastic.
And
it was even worse than the Phantom Menace.
Yeah, Attack of the Clones...
Hey, stop it.
was another is the exact opposite, where Attack of the Clones was the one that needed to work to make the first and third work. It did not. Infinity War was the important one to make work, so everything before and after would work. And it worked. And because of how good Infinity War is, it's the thing that made it work.
Yeah.
There's a reason this purple piece of shit has become a villain of the century kind of deal. Like, movie villain of the century kind of deal.
Like, this man is up to the league of the likes of like maybe not quite Darth Vader level, but probably Sephiroth level.
This guy is up to Voldemort and Joker levels.
Like Voldemort, Joker, Sephiroth. I don't know if it quite matches Darth Vader, but
yeah, but it's like it's up there so hard.
Oh man.
That if this guy didn't work, it would not work.
Yeah.
Like there's so much writing on this movie, and it delivered damn near flawlessly. Do we have flaws with this movie? Like, is there a noticeable flaw that's not nitpick? And even then, is there a nitpick?
I mean, I could, like, nitpick Black Widow was kind of just there.
Yeah, but this is a crossover. It's kind of gonna happen. Like, there's always gonna be at least, like, one that just doesn't get the screen time. When you're juggling a cast like this. Yeah. Hell, we probably missed someone. I don't think we did, but we probably missed someone.
You're talking about my favorite character! Dislike! Negative comment!
Thanks for the comment. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm.
Unsubscribed!
Oh, that happens every day. Goes back and forth.
Hey, comments all over your Discord!
Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm.
No, in the Discord.
Oh, why there?
Because it doesn't help the YouTube algorithm.
Well, thanks for coming to the Discord.
Also, we could probably just ban them.
So yeah, fantastic movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic movie. After credits scene was fine.
I would be more hyped for Captain Marvel if I didn't already know the Captain Marvel movie is kind of meh, and she's actually even worse in Endgame than she is in her own movie.
Why do I feel another Iron Man situation coming along? Nick Fury, where the fuck have you been? Motherfucker!
Well, we'll say a random fun fact for me. The first time I saw Avengers Infinity War was opening night of Avengers Endgame.
Well then.
When my brother watched it. I'm still jealous.
Meanwhile, me and Joel have deliberately made it so I have to wait a few more movies through.
Yes, you must suffer.
We have deliberately made it where it's like it's gonna be a few reviews before we get to Endgame. And that doesn't even include the other Marvel ones. Oh, actually the next Marvel one's Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yep.
Oh right, he was in house arrest, wasn't he?
Yep.
Not sure if that's because of Ant-Man and the Wasp or just somewhere in the middle, but guess I'll find out! Taking a wild guess it's not during, because that'd be very confusing. Kinda gonna take a guess that's not the case.
I won't say anything.
Okay. It'd be really bizarre if it was. So, hour 10?
Not bad.
Still not close to reaching Ruby Volume 8.
How long was that?
I think that was like an hour and a half full. Full hour and a half. I'm pretty sure at least. Heck, I think DBZ is still longer than this. I think Season 6 was still longer. Yes,
we forgot to talk about Squidward guy. He was funny.
Have you ever seen the movie Alien?
Your salvation He's here. He's so freaking extra. I like to imagine Thanos actually kind of hates his guts, but he's useful, so he keeps him around.
He keeps morale up. He's the Caspar. He keeps morale up. That's why we don't blast him in the face. He keeps morale up.
Gosh dang it! Now I'm imagining Thanos, but with Hubert's hair. This post-time skip hair.
Why does it work? See you guys next time. See you guys in the next room.
Thanos does the snap. I've been defeated, but I can't fall here. I must make my retreat. Teleports away.
That was terrible. You should feel bad. But this movie shouldn't. Good job, movie. You did good. Purple Senator Armstrong did good.
Good work, Grimace.
Yeah, that too.
Make Daddy Ronald proud.
And the review.